Conservation South Africa works in the Kamiesberg for a very good reason. This is a critical area for biodiversity in the area. The high-lying areas has got special biodiversity, which is what our concern is. But we also realize for people to make a living, Namaqualand is limited in what it can support as a living. And what's happening in Namaqualand is that farmers, even while they are working at mines, they come from a farming background and they buy livestock, and as soon as the mine retrenches them or downscale their staff, they come back. They take their retrenchment package, they buy more livestock, and they come back to the commonage and they come and farm here, which puts more pressure on this area. Livestock farming for both communal and commercial farmers in this area is currently the biggest economic activity. We are interested in restoring healthy biodiversity and enough water and healthy land and soil to support farmers, but also to support the very unique things that are here. The Kamiesberg is home of over 50 indigenous plant species and also of over 50, about 56 indigenous insect species. We also learn from the past. People used to farm here with indigenous breed like Afrikaner sheep and Damara sheep. Now there's a competitive market out there, and we can't just go back to some kind of animal that doesn't produce enough. So we compromise with a crossbreed, but it's performing really well.
In the old days, it was only the Dorper sheep that my grandfather was breeding with. Nowadays, there are a new kind of species like the meat master. It's a cross between a Damara sheep and the Dorper. The meat master can go higher up than the Dorper in the mountains, where they can reach much more food than the Dorper. And the lamb of the meat master don't die easily as the Dorper sheep. They are much tougher than the Dorper sheep. I think in this Namaqualand area, we must get different ways of farming now. And I think the meat master is a far better breed than the Dorpers, because the weather is changing now. So I think the meat masters, we must stay with it now.
The Kamiesberg is a cold area, but this year the cold came early and before the people moved to their winter farming areas. Because in winter they move down the mountain to where it's a bit warmer. And this year, the first cold snap caught them completely unawares, and a lot of lambs died. This is the livelihood of this area. So we need to take cognizance of the weather, and farmers especially. Many things have been tried in the past, and Conservation South Africa likes to work in a way where we run a trial and we take the results and we learn from it and we adapt where necessary. If livestock is the problem here, then we must look at livestock and its management for the solutions. You cannot stop at people farming. You've got to look at the problem holistically. There's people and there's the environment, and the one needs the other. So we have to work with farmers, and farmers themselves realize they have to adapt the way they are farming.